Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn two great phrasal verbs, so let's get started. Today we're learning these two phrasal verbs, cut back on and cut down on. They both mean to reduce the amount of something. For example, if I talk about a person, he smokes too much. He needs to cut down on smoking. Use a gerund. Or I can say he needs to cut down on cigarettes. I can use a noun too. And I can use either phrasal verb. He needs to cut back on smoking, or he needs to cut down on smoking. They both mean the same thing, to reduce the amount. Let's hear some examples of both phrasal verbs, cut down on and cut back on, talking about a person reducing the amount of something they're doing.
Cut back on any alcoholic drinks, tobacco, caffeine.
You gotta cut down on your raw meat.
I gotta cut down on the coffee.
You cut down on greasy foods and chocolate.
Stood up and told them I thought they ought to cut back on their advertising.
What happened to the new whirlpool we were supposed to get?
Revenue problems have forced us to cut back on equipment.
So, we had to cut back on quests. Doctor's orders.
Let's practice. Does he need to cut down on smoking? That's right, he needs to cut down on smoking. Or cut back. Does he need to cut back on smoking? That's right, he needs to cut back on smoking. He needs to do it less. So how are they different? Well, cut down on can refer to an object, not only a person. Cut back on only refers to a person reducing the amount of something they're doing. To do it less. A person doing something less. That's cut back on. But cut down on can be a person or a thing. Let's hear an example.
And the new cartridges cut down on jamming.
He said the new cartridges cut down on jamming. He's talking about cartridges, not a person. The cartridges in the guns make jamming happen less frequently. Jamming is when the gun gets stuck. So the new cartridges prevent the guns from getting stuck. The new cartridges prevent the guns from jamming. So I can use cut down on. The new cartridges cut down on jamming.
And the new cartridges cut down on jamming.
They make it happen less. They reduce the amount. They reduce the frequency of it happening. Let's practice. Do the new cartridges cut down on jamming? That's right, the new cartridges cut down on jamming. So cut down on can talk about people or things. And cut back on is only for people, not for things. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.